And the Charlotte rapper says that he was targeted by police and then handcuffed after he performed last night in Charlotte. Now CMPD is launching its own investigation into how the officers handled the situation.
Channel 9's Joe Bruno was outside the jail last night when Jonathan Kirk, also known as DaBaby, walked free. Joe, he was vocal then, and today he's using social media to tell us his story.
The Grammy-nominated Charlotte native is responding to the incident tonight on Twitter, tweeting, quote, "Black excellence right here in our city, and they hate it." CMPD has launched an internal investigation to determine if the officers followed proper procedures while detaining DaBaby. This video shared by DaBaby on Instagram shows while he was on stage performing,
"These are crazy."
CMPD officers were in the parking lot peering into his car with flashlights. The world-renowned rapper told me this morning he has high-quality video and audio that he will be sharing to provide even more clarity about the incident.
I will see how dirty the CMPD Police Department just did me on the holidays in front of my daughter while I was putting on a show for my city.
CMPD says when DaBaby, whose real name is Jonathan Kirk, arrived at his concert at the Bojangles Coliseum last night, officers smelled a strong odor of marijuana. They claim that provided probable cause to use flashlights to look into his car. Officers say after the show was over, they attempted to, quote, "initiate voluntary contact with him, but the rapper walked away." They then put him in handcuffs and later cited him for possession of marijuana and resist, obstruct, and delay. In a message to fans on Twitter, DaBaby referenced a homicide in Northwest Charlotte and said CMPD needs to rethink their priorities. He said, "Someone died last night while the police department wasting resources and officers to harass me and attempt to make a bad example out of me. When in reality, I'm the most positive example the city of Charlotte got, especially for anybody in the streets of Charlotte and the kids." After he was released from custody, he told me he feels unfairly targeted every time he returns home.
They pull us over for no reason. They search our cars. They do everything. They treat us like animals, you know, and we just putting on for the city.
I asked CMPD 11 follow-up questions, and police officers have not answered any of them. The amount of marijuana that DaBaby was cited for was half an ounce. Back to you.
Our Joe Bruno reporting. It has been an eventful month for DaBaby in Charlotte. Earlier this month, he was set to perform a concert at Bojangles Coliseum, but had to postpone because he had jet problems and couldn't make it. He did FaceTime into the concert and promised a makeup show, which was why he was in town last night. Before his concert, he helped make sure hundreds of kids had a really memorable Christmas. He partnered with local groups for Christmas at the Kirk Pole. More than 150 kids got presents like Xboxes, trike bikes, and basically anything that you can name inside a toy store. Now, earlier this year, he was charged with a crime that stemmed from a 2018 shooting at a Walmart in Huntersville where a man died. Police say it started with a fight between several people, including the rapper, and in that case, a judge found DaBaby guilty of a gun charge and sentenced him to a year of unsupervised probation.